I really enjoy chapter 4 because it actually goes over a little bit over chapter 3. For example, section 1 has a lot of graphing in it. That's why I did the quiz, just to make sure we kind of remember how to do that from chapter 3. But the first part of chapter 4 is a lot of graphing. Section 1 also has a few new things in it. So we're going to go over the few new things it has. Well, let me get to here. Chapter 4 is a lot about writing equations. And it's about writing equations in slope-intercept form, point-slope form, and other things. And we're going to talk about what exactly point-slope form is here in a minute. Before I go on, though, everyone look at those three equations. What form is those three equations in? The what? The normal form. What's the normal form called? It's linear, but what is the name of that? Nope. Standard form is when x and y are on the same side. What's this form called? Where y is alone. It's this form right here. What's that called? Slope what? Slope-intercept form. So this form right here is called slope-intercept form. And the reason why it's called slope-intercept is because it shows you the slope and it shows you the y-intercept. So Braxton Hershey, what's the y-intercept of this top one?
5.
Not 5. What is it? -5. Right? Why is it a -5, Braxton?
Because it's negative.
Because there's a minus sign in between it. See that?
Oh, that looks like a times. Okay.
Okay, what's the slope, Braxton?
3.
3, right? Okay, so the very first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at things that are in slope-intercept form, and we're going to list their slope, and we're going to list their y-intercept. So, Dre, what's the y-intercept of this one? Okay, what's the slope? Okay, Mallory, what's the y-intercept of this one? And the y-intercept? I mean the slope? Okay, and it's extremely easy when it's in that form, right? Hopefully everyone here knows how to do that right now. The hard thing, though, the really, really hard thing, is when it gives us something that looks like this. So if they give us this form right here, 3x minus 2y equals negative or positive 6. Let's do negative, just for the heck of it. So if they give us something that looks like that, and they say, what is, so the way they're going to say it is they're going to say, find the slope and y-intercept. That's in standard form. You can't see slope and you can't see the slope and the y-intercept as long as something's in standard form. You first have to get it to slope-intercept form. So, take out your journals. Okay, step number 1, write down this problem. Step number 1, move x term to other side. So we're going to move the x term to the other side. When you're doing this, how important do you think signs are? Extremely important, because a positive slope and a negative slope change the entire direction of the line. So make sure when we subtract 3x over, because 3x is positive, so we're going to subtract it, that when it's over here, it's negative. Now, who could tell me, why would I put the negative 3x in front of the negative 6? Does anyone know? Ricky? Good idea, but not quite. No, that's not why. Why do you think? What's our formula look like we're trying to get it to? Y equals. Everyone see how the x comes before the constant? That's why you put the x right here. Okay, but our y is not alone. What do we got to do to get our y alone? Yeah, step 2. Divide by what is next to y. What the heck? So now we're to here. This isn't our answer, but now we're there. Because we're looking for a slope in our y-intercept, right? Tanner. Okay. Step 3. Put number u divided under both parts and simplify. So what that means is this. We're going to put that number that we divided underneath both parts like that and simplify. Negative over a negative becomes a positive. And we're into slope-intercept form. It'll seem a lot easier when we get rid of all the steps. Don't get panicked yet. So, Corbin, what's our y-intercept there? So our y-intercept is 3. What's our slope, Corbin? 3 over 2, and there's our y-intercept and our slope. Pretty cool, right, Corbin? Right, Corbano? They don't call me Francisco Rodriguez for nothing. Okay, let's do another. You feel me on that, Corbin? Kurt, Corbin? Okay, here we go. Wow, I used all this already apparently. Wow. All right, here we go. We're going to see if this helps out my writing ability. Here we go, another one. Can you guys all see that okay? Look at this. I don't understand, it's driving me crazy this morning. That's straight, which means that's straight, but it's not straight. I think I'm having a stroke or something. Here we go. 12x plus 4y equals negative 4. So first things first, we want to get the x term over to the other side. So we're going to subtract 12x to both sides. So we're going to have 4y equals negative 12x. The reason why it's a negative is because you subtracted it, minus 4. At this point, we're going to divide both sides by 4, which is going to cancel out the thing next to y, which is going to leave us y equals What do we do with this 4? What happens to it? We have to put it underneath both of them. So what is negative 12 divided by 4? Negative 3x. And then what's negative 4 divided by 4? Negative 1. Look at that. Look at that. Look how beautiful that formula is right there. Okay, what's our y-intercept there, Kennedy? Y-intercept is negative 1. What's our slope, Kennedy? Okay. Kennedy got it right. Okay, we're going to do one more as a class, and then I'm going to have you guys try one on your own. Oh, you are? Okay. You dirty, rotten phone. You're not Groot. I am Groot. All right, here we go. Negative 4x plus 2y equals negative 6. All right, Tanner. Since your Chromebook's open, shut it. Tanner.
Why do you always pick on me?
Because you're on your Chromebook.
No, I wasn't.
What should I do first? What do I have to do first? What do I have to move over first?
Which is plus 4.
Plus 4. Yeah. You got to get the whole x term over. So we're going to plus 4. So now we're going to have 2y equals positive 4x minus 6. Does everyone agree with Tanner on that? Okay, now what, Tan? The Rocket Man?
You're picking on someone else now.
No, you're up, man.
No, Braxton's up now.
No, I believe in you.
No, I picked Braxton.
Look at me in the eyes.
I
will remember you.
Stop singing to me.
You have. What do we do next, Tan?
I
Tanner.
picked Braxton. I think you divide by 2.
I agree. We got to get y alone, so we're going to divide by 2 to both sides. You know, it was almost like you knew exactly what you're asking there. So here we go. I'm going to go a little bit longer here. So now we're to here. That 2 has got to go underneath both terms. Like that. Right, Tanner? And then we simplify. 4 divided by 2 is 2x. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So, what is my y-intercept, Tan? Our y-intercept is going to be negative 3.
I know that.
And our slope is 2. Okay, I'm going to let you guys try it on your own. You guys ready? Okay, here we go. This one's going to give us a fraction. No, it's not. Here we go. 6x plus 2y equals negative 2. Try that one on your own. Get it to slope-intercept and tell me what the slope and the y-intercept is. Are you done? Hey. Oh, Fred. Easy, Fred.
They're both pretty bad.
All right, Mason's talking, so Mason's up. Mason, what do you do first? Does everyone agree with Mason?
Yes, I suppose it.
Okay, now what, Mace?
Divide by 3.
Okay, so y is going to equal what?
-3. Oh, wait, no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mason, what's our y-intercept? And our slope? Your assignment's on Alex. Go for it.